Alright, still getting through these He-Man and the Masters of the Universe CGI animated Netflix series toy line here. Got a few more left to review, but for this video, we're going to be taking a look at Teela. Oh, I'm sorry, Sorceress. But no, if you've seen the show, you would know that Teela becomes the new Sorceress. This is pretty much what she transforms into when everybody, says the famous line, by the power of Grayskull, we have the power. Instead of I have the power. Unless it's just one of the characters, I think they say I have the power, but if it's them in a group, they usually say we have the power, and then they transform. So yes, this is Teela. I think they still call her Teela too, after she transforms into the Sorceress. But as you can see by the accessories, she comes with her cool blue translucent helmet there, her battle helmet, and her staff, her Sorceress staff. And her cool looking wings, which if you've seen the show, she has like this cool cosmic effect to her wings. Or sorry, no, it's wings. It's wings. All right, I was gonna call it a cape, but they're more like wings. Yeah. So on the show they have like this cool cosmic effect. And there's some of the other figures in the line. He-Man and Orko. Orko, who I don't have. I have the Origins version, and I have the Revelations version of Orko, but not the new one from the CGI animated Netflix series. Alright, let's open up the Sorceress here and take a look at her. Alright, so here's the Sorceress, and I noticed that instead of 2 accessories, she actually has 3. Her wings here actually are detachable. On the back there's a peg joint. Or a peg, sorry, and you could actually just remove that wing accessory there, and just have her as, well, I was going to say normal Teela, but when she's in her normal her normal Teela form on the show, she does not look like this. She actually looks a lot different. I guess you can call this her normal Sorceress form, if you don't want to have all the accessories on her, but, whenever she does transform into the Sorceress, she has like this white wardrobe with the wings, and of course this cool looking blue translucent helmet here, which here, I'll get her to balance so I could show it off better in the camera. She's gonna have a tough time balancing because she does not have a lot of articulation going on for the legs, so it's not like you can get her in a good balancing position. Gonna have to mess around with it a bit. Yeah, I think the wings are a little bit back heavy. It's kind of what's making her fall back a little bit. Okay, so hold on, I can adjust this. Come on, camera. There we go. Okay, so here is her cool looking battle helmet that goes over her head. Alright, that's what that looks like. Alright. And you can just, let's see, I think it just goes on easily like that. There she is. Yep. And of course her cool wizard staff here. Or sorceress staff. Well, I like to call it a wizard staff. Let's see. That's... Alright, so the staff is a bit thick. A bit too thick for her small hands. You're going to have to squeeze that in there while trying not to break, her thumb. Gotta be careful with that. So yeah, she can turn at the wrist. The arms do go forward and back. Well, if you have the wings on, her arms are not going to go back that far. But if you remove the wings, you can remove those back a lot further. The legs now, she does kick forward and back about that much. Yeah. They kind of spread out a bit, so I wonder if that's used for balancing, maybe? No. See, the problem is she has very thin legs, and these accessories on her either puts too much weight on the front or put too much weight on the back to the point where she's just going to keep toppling over. But I think it's mostly due to the small legs. If they would have made those bigger, maybe she would have a better time balancing. Does she have peg holes on the bottom? Alright, good. There's peg holes on the bottom. So if you want, you can use like a a random base from any other action figure line and just maybe put her on that base, and that might help her stand a lot better. And of course she has that cool battle action feature where you turn at the waist and she snaps back into place. A little hard to do with the wings attached, but there's the rest of her hair, which you can still move the head, but very little. I mean, it's easier to see if I take off that helmet. Yeah, see, you can move the head a little bit, but it's going to be hindered by the wings and that hair she has. It's a lot of hair, jeez. Alright. And that's pretty much it for the Sorceress. Now, let's see if I bring in Evil Lynn here, or Evelyn, as they sometimes call in the show. Compare the staffs right there. And similar looking hair because they are both Sorceress. Or Sorceresses, plural. But yeah, the hair is very similar. Matter of fact, is it... Okay, I thought it was molded the same, but not at the end of it. They are kind of molded differently. It kind of looks the same, though. Actually, I wonder if I could put that on the other way. Put it on this way. Well, how different would that look? That's kind of cool, actually. So you could actually put the helmet on upside down, or the you know, the opposite way, and you get this cool looking, weird looking design here. But it still actually looks kind of cool like that. All right. Actually, let's experiment. Let's see if we could put this helmet on other action figures within the toy line. There we go. Can her helmet go on He-Man here? Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, He-Man actually looks kind of cool like that. That's pretty awesome. And oops. He-Man is like, get this off me. Oh, sorry, He-Man. Alright. Yeah, He-Man did not like that. Alright. And let's see, for any of the villains, I don't think it could go over Evil Lynn's head because look at the side of her headgear here. That's just not going to work out for her. Yeah, it's not going to work. Maybe if I put it the other way. Yeah, no, it just won't fit at all. And taking a look at some other action figure villains here. Definitely not on Skeletor because he has the hood on. Maybe if I just squeeze it down. Oh yeah, maybe. Kind of make it work. Kind of makes it look kind of weird too. Alright. And let's try one more bad guy. Sure, let's try Trapjaw here. Not gonna work because of the way of this piece is sculpted on his head there, so it's not gonna fit. Yeah. Alright, well, we got it to work on Skeletor at least. Alright, and I still have some more good guys to open, like Man-at-Arms, and I think that's the only good guy I have left. Let me check. Yeah. Alright, so I have Man-at-Arms as the last member of the Masters of the Universe to take a look at for the next video. And then after that, I think like 2 more villains I have to open up. Alright. So would I recommend Sorceress? Sure, if you want to fill out your Masters of the Universe team from this new show. But otherwise, I would say maybe skip. Skip or wait for a deep sale because, I don't know, I just don't like how skinny they made her legs, which makes it really difficult to get her to balance. You're just going to have to mess around with it for a good while. Alright, put that back on her head. There we go. Now she's the Sorceress. I'm surprised they have not released Teela in her normal form. That's something I thought they would do. Mattel? I would expect Mattel to eventually make that version of Teela. So, you know, you could probably put her next to this version and, you know, roleplay or pretend that she's transforming into the Sorceress when they say, by the power of Grayskull, we have the power. because they made a Prince Adam figure for He-Man. So anyways, it is what it is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video review for He-Man and the Masters of the Universe CGI animated Netflix series toy line here. I think the next one I'm going to take a look at is Man-at-Arms, and move on from there. Alright, thank you for watching again, and stay awesome.